Let's jump into the top 5 plays that I feel costs the game, and I'm gonna put them in order, and y'all tell me if this order is right or not.
The first is the highest.
The first is the most crucial one, the
Okay.
most important one, and I will be playing the clips of these plays as well. The first one we got is this one. I hope I did this right. First one is.
But there's 4 Bears there.
Oh, hang on a second. We cannot play sound on this. All right, here we go. First play. Jalen Johnson, Montez Sweat, DeMarco Jackson, and Javon Dexter. This is a 3rd and 1 play. They had Josh Jacobs stop for like a loss of 3. This would have put them on 4th and 4, 4th and 5. They might go for it. They might not. It's Green Bay. So who the fuck knows what they do? Either way it goes, they either settle for a field goal and they go up 24-21. And you saw what we did on the very next possession. We got well into field goal range, right? Nope. Instead of stopping him where they should have, this is exactly what happened on the play. Now I'll pause it as it goes.
Crack toss.
They use a play that we run a lot.
Yeah.
A play that we run a shit ton. You got. I think this was the play of the game. Look at this.
Yeah,
he cannot get through there.
You said this was your highest, right?
This is my highest. This is my.
I was gonna say this is definitely where the game was lost to me. So this is number 1 for me. And this is like one of the most disappointing plays that I think I've seen all season.
Disgusting.
Especially with number 1 sitting right here. Like I was so upset watching this play.
This is number 1. You can't not the play. I'm not gonna let it roll that long for you. He got 21 yards out of this play.
Yeah,
he got 21. Maybe more out of this play. You stopped them here because they went on to score, made it 28-21. That's what forced us to have to get a touchdown. You stopped them here for just give them a field goal. That changes the outcome massively in this game, big time. And so I'll let it keep going because he look at them dudes. Look at them just all laying in the back. Look at that. That shit is pathetic. Oh man, of course. And I love defense, so I got to put it all on the defense. People might think the Caleb interception was the most important play of the game, but my number 1 play that costs us the game even more than the Caleb interception is this play right here. I'll play it one more time, and I'll get into number 2. Dead to rights. 2. Oh my God. And y'all just looking at them. All of them laying on the ground looking at them. Oh, I can't even watch it. That's number 1.
Jalen Johnson arm tackle.
It was
I don't even think that qualifies as an arm tackle.
It does not.
That was this sad, man.
Aram Cruz.
You're welcome.
Cruz. No, it wasn't. It was a bad decision. That's all. Sage play. There was the throw underneath. Oh, he's talking Caleb. Still.
I think that was in response to what Tokyo Shaw said as far as Ben Johnson taking up for DJ and Caleb.
Okay, Tokyo Shaw said Mixon switched up on me. He said JJ couldn't have made the play. Which this is the time to talk
he could
about
have. I was pissed off when I seen that. I don't remember saying that he couldn't have, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll give it Tokyo Shaw 1, Marcus 0, but it's all right.
Do we know when Nashawn got kicked in the face?
On this drive.
This is this drive, right?
When they scored the touchdown. Not the touchdown, but like 2 plays before. Yep, got kicked in right. Yep. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we didn't see.
I forgot about that.
Anymore. Yep. Mm-hmm. Of course, we got Grimy Clan shooter. Another.
Just playing in the grass.
Just playing in the grass. All three of them. Just plucking like that's crazy. Then we got Chris Maddock jumping in here. What's up? Appreciate y'all fellas jumping in here to talk some football. That was play number one of my most critical plays, most important plays that cost us the game. Play number two is what I got. So, okay. This one might be controversial to y'all. Play number two is.
I know this one is, but
here.
Does this have to do with a whisker?
Yes, it does. Bo Melton touchdown. I mean, you get two angles. You get the tight angle, the end zone angle on this one. Now, game of inches. Oh my God, that motherfucker was right there. He was right there. He was.
I'm with you on that. It did change the game, but I ain't down bad on Brisker for this because he was right there, one extra step. I mean, he came from all the way across the field. It definitely is top in what would have changed the game. But compared to what those dudes just did, that's
what was the play call?
So let me give some context. We got a Packer fan. Yeah, look, touchdown, baby. Look, it absolutely was, and it absolutely should not have been. So let me just give some context on why it's number two on the top 5 most critical plays. They got the ball back. They got the ball back with 1 minute and 14 seconds. And Ben Johnson talked about this on Monday. You absolutely cannot give up a touchdown before half like that. And then we got the ball back with 33 seconds left. 1 minute and 14 seconds, and you give up a bomb touchdown to Bo Melton, who was playing cornerback. And so I was like, what are we doing? You don't get this touchdown, you go into halftime down 3-7. Instead, we went into halftime down 3-14. We lost by a touchdown. First play I just showed y'all, gave them 28-21. We lost by a touchdown. This was another touchdown that did not need to happen. You got 1 minute and 14 seconds before the half.
Can you just replay it one more time? I just want to see what he was doing.
Both angles. You got both angles. Here we go. So I'm gonna pause it here. You everybody see what Bo Melton is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I was hearing is a cover two where Byard comes down. He's at the 45. That's Byard, and then Jalen Johnson has to replace him, right?
Invert.
Yeah,
that's what it looked. That's what it looked like. But I was just looking like that looked weird as hell just now.
You see, so Junk 2225 said that was Jalen's coverage. That's exactly why. So look, I get the people that's saying that's Jalen's coverage, and it kind of is. Keyshawn Nixon made a game-sealing interception off just instinct. Jalen Johnson, you get paid way more than him. You ain't got instincts. If you look with Jalen Johnson, he does have a man he's covering. He has to stay with him. Now he could leave him. I think the ball is in the air. So yeah, you leave him and you go help out on Bo Melton. You go help out on Bo Melton. Jalen Johnson doesn't do it. So yeah, Jalen Johnson get blamed for this too. And they asked Brisker, was that a bust in coverage? Brisker said, I'm not gonna answer that question. I'm not gonna get into that. I gotta make the play. Meaning what I got from that, he's not gonna throw Jalen Johnson under the bus. And I gotta make the play. That's what I heard.
And that's why I said, like, you see him track
in slow-mo.
I mean, I can try to go tracking frame by frame.
You can see him tracking him, like he saw him, but he coming.
Because Brisker's beat, like Brisker had to cover up a lot of ground. So you could tell it was a cover too. Inverted.
Yeah. But yeah, I was kind of saying like Jalen Johnson definitely looked a step slow. But it just looked like his eyes is in the wrong spot. That's why I was trying to see it from the beginning, because I'm like, who did he pick up to where he just got sucked away from the coverage like that?
picked up that guy right there. And then just like slowed down. But here's the other angle. Another thing, Brisker almost made this play too.
Mhm.
Holy shit.
I saw the frame by frame. He was
Almost made that play.
a manicure away if he had some of those little.
Tokyo
the
Sean said
claws,
JJ
yeah.
not healthy. I said the same thing. I'm just like, he looked a lot slower than what I expected him to be.
Came back early because he's hearing those footsteps. And I keep saying this now. We did a whole segment, and it was a great segment. It was a great segment. Got some good views on YouTube. We did a whole segment about Nashawn Wright and Tyreek Stevenson. Wes, to your credit, look. You called it from the jump. I would have benched his ass for Tyreek. Nah, I ain't gonna say benched his ass like I was mad at him, but Tyreek would have kept his spot. Nashawn can't leave the field. He cannot leave the field right now.
Yeah.
And my whole thing is this: the two things we are just arguing about. What we're saying like was two big things in this game was the two big things that Nashawn Wright do for this team. Like Nashawn would have probably picked that. He wouldn't even have to jump.
Nashawn's long ass would have
He would have
snatched
picked.
that.
Yeah, he would have picked that. He wouldn't have to jump. And even on that
if he would
first
have
play,
left his feet, that's a deflection.
yeah,
Like, he was that close.
and we see Nashawn in the run game when they break down in the run game, he's collecting ankles and legs, and that's what I was trying to remember because it's the Packers game, so I didn't watch it as I usually watch it because it's a little bit more emotional when I'm watching us play the Packers. So I'm not like super dialed in on who's out there and what's kind of going on, to be honest with you. But when I looked up and realized Nashawn went up, I was like, what the fuck just happened? I think it's
Callie. Is that Callie Packers?
Yeah.
Said in real time, I thought that pass was a pick. I did too. Talk Your Shy said Kyler Gordon clearly don't care about footsteps. He clearly don't. But what I keep saying though, like, and I'm fucking keep repeating myself. You cannot allow your backup to be seen. You cannot.
Yeah.
You cannot. And guess what? A perfect example of this is getting played out at the left tackle spot right now.
Yeah.
If what the fuck is his name? I've already forgot his name. If Theo Benedict never got hurt, we would have never got to see what Ozzy could do for real on that side. You got hurt one game, and now you're healthy, and now you took his role as the sixth offensive lineman they bringing in. They got to report to the judge, the line judge. When they come. You lost your spot just like that. You're healthy, and you're not getting it back because you let them see Ozzy on film pass protect on that left side. You can't do it, man. You just can't do it. Y'all on the same team, but it's fucking competition. You got to feed your family. And Theo lost his spot. He lost his spot. So, all right. Do y'all need to see this one more time, or y'all want to get to number 3?
Let's go to
number 3.
I'm curious now.
Look, I saw it 1,000 times. That's why when he was like, "This is number 2," I'm like, the only other worst play than that one.
Yeah, you knew what
that
was coming. Well, that means number 3 should be obvious. Number 3 should be obvious.
I kind of think I know what it is.
And we talked about this one. Everybody did.
Bears fans have to be distraught. They're in this.
Caleb Williams interception. This comes in at number 3. I couldn't drop it too much longer because it is the play. It's the play of the game. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say if he make it, it's like, what's the left to talk about?
You're not talking about 1 and 2. You know what I mean?
Not talking about nothing else.
But we lost, so I dissected it in a little different way than most people. Honestly, a lot of people would look at this and put this number 1. This would have been number 1 for 75% of Bears fans.
93.
Honestly.
93. They don't remember half those other plays.
Exactly. No, you
remember
absolutely
They don't remember
right.
that.
Don't
They
they
remember
say
how-
winning is a quarterback stat? This is the one they would have been like, yep, you went out there and lost us that game.
Exactly.
Except we just seen like we couldn't stop a fucking nothing. Like we couldn't stop a fly.
Yeah, no, they destroyed us in the explosives. But I mean, I ain't got too much more to break down on this one. We had a great conversation in the post game show about this play.
Yeah.
All three of us with the comment section. It was a good conversation. It was great. So if you missed that, go ahead and check that out. But this is number 3, the Caleb Williams interception. I'll play it one more time. I don't know if y'all got some more words to say on it. But Caleb, it worked against Philly. He saw that DeAndre Swift was open against Philly. He had his big boy pants on, and he said, "Fuck the 7 yards. I want the touchdown." They went.
I will say this. Wes, me and you, we had a lot to say about this play the other day. But one thing that you did say during that conversation is you gotta live by it and you gotta die by it. And I didn't watch this play plenty of times because it's gonna keep popping up on my YouTube feed. And I thought about that and I was just like, you was kind of right. I feel like I was being real critical of the play, but at the end of the day, I even then said, I know for a fact Caleb can make that throw. We seen him make it.
He knows he can make
it. So I'm not as mad. Like I'm not as mad today at him taking that shot as I was then because I wanted to win. But yeah, I feel like we'll get that for sure.
Yeah, like I said, post game, I ain't putting nothing on Caleb. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't gonna say his fault because I just saw him. I just saw him win with that same thing. So I'm like, what? Okay.
You know what's crazy? Like, so you say you're not putting nothing on Caleb. I won't go that far, but I get it. I definitely get it.
That's what I'm saying. I get it. I'm not saying.
I mean, he got to wear the mantle in some capacity because he's the QB, but still.
But people act like they didn't see how it's weird. And I said this once I said this as a rookie. Once he knows what he sees and understands what you're trying to do to him from that first half, the second half, he turns into a top 3 quarterback. What we saw him do in the second half of this game, them throws that he was making, and just
24 yards, 27 yards,
man,
17 yards. And that's my whole thing. And what people don't want to say is exactly what you were just saying, Mark, before about like JJ and them about having it, like you said about Nixon. He had that instance like, he had that so Raven moment where he went into the future and was like, they finna try to do it to us. Yeah. And he broke out and went and got it. That's all that happened. He initially had no idea what was going on until he realized, oh shit, I watched tape just like everybody else. Yeah, I think they finna do this. So everybody, Caleb should have thrown it higher. Caleb thought he had him. And right when he released the ball, Caleb, he felt like, damn, I floated it. I floated it kind of like a no-look pass in a way. And see, he just jumped into the passing lane, or he just got into that. Like I said, good for y'all. Because y'all, and for me, like I said, at the end of this game, I looked at all the stats, I looked at the game, and I'm like, okay, that's toe-to-toe. That's toe-to-toe.
Basically.
That had Lambeau. And think about it, if you was watching the game, Lambeau was quiet as fuck. I didn't even notice. It wasn't even no cheering. Yeah. It wasn't none of it. It wasn't even that. They were just like, are they finna come down and get a winning drive against us? And if you realize, like, you didn't realize that they were so quiet until the interception happened, and then you heard the crowd start to cheer. But before that, that pass to Luther and that pass like Duvernay and that, they was
it was quiet.
It was quiet. It was a low hum. Okay. Even they stopped us on third down. They didn't even say nothing. They was like, okay. Because they still in scoring. They still in scoring position. And this dude, all those Packers fans that was hooting and hollering before the game even went, half of them, if you go online, like I got people who tag me a bunch of like, but look at some of the real Packers fans who's like, Caleb Williams almost fucking gave me a heart attack.
That motherfucker had
you seen that motherfucker is a compilation of Packers. Like, I ain't gonna lie, even though he won, man, that dude, he was out there. Like, it felt like we had no answer for him. Michael Parsons was supposed to come and get respect.
Yeah.
You got a sack and I threw a touchdown in your
Who
face.
don't respect Micah Parsons?
Did he get that sack? That wasn't his sack.
I think they gave him.
He
they
didn't
gave
have
him
no
a sack.
sacks.
He got speared by the other
I thought
guy.
they gave him. I think they credited
That
him
wasn't
for it.
on
I
him.
thought
They had a sack as a team.
They had a
but
sack
it
as a
didn't go to
team.
him.
Didn't go to him. Okay, I saw a sack. Okay, well, like I said, you got this 6 right in your face. So I want to hit nothing. And I watched the whole game. That's why I was like, okay.
Yeah. I think like when it comes like from an ability perspective, Caleb really don't lack in any of that. Like he can throw he can throw the ball pretty much any which way that he needs to. You know what I'm saying? Like he could throw on the run. We've seen him throw it off his back foot. We see him stand in the pocket and deliver a strike. We've seen him, you know what I'm saying? We've seen him do all these different things. And then on top of that, he's great at using his feet. He's one of the best, if not the best this year in escaping a pass rush. Like the only thing that he don't have on his side right now is he don't have he's not a veteran. He hasn't seen it enough with his own eyes. Like we seen
Right.
Like if Jordan Love was a year 2 quarterback, he wouldn't be dialing it up the same way that he just was as year 6. You know what I'm saying? Like so I think that's just something that's gonna get better with Tom.
Go back to Josh Allen year 2.
Exactly.
Yeah, and look, Ben said it. He said it today, actually. Caleb needs $1 million. He said, what did he say? We want Caleb to have $1 million reps.
He needs $1 million reps. He only
got about
10,000.
Yeah.
We want,
and he needs
100,000
100,000 more. Like, come on, man, it's just reps. And I keep saying this. Like, everybody wanted to. Like, he's going to get it. They are going to get it. Caleb, when we listen to him, he gonna speak on that whole language analogy we was talking about, where give him more time and he'll be able to teach this offense in the exact same language as Ben is teaching it. Just give him more time. I do want to look at some of these comments though real quick. Talk Your Shot said, it's 20 people in here, 4 likes. Get them likes up. Everybody watching should be hitting that like button. This is play number 3. If you're just tuning in, this is play number 3 of my most important, most critical, most damning plays against the Green Bay Packers. That was play number 3. Play number 1 was the Josh Jacobs 21-yard run. Play number 2 was the Bo Melton touchdown, Brisker whiff before halftime. And play number 3 was the Caleb Williams interception. When we finish with play number 5, I want everybody to let me know if that was a good order, how you would order these plays. These are in order. So appreciate that though. Talk Yo Shy. If you look, we almost got 45 people in here. So hit that like button. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, head over to YouTube and show some love over there. We go live twice a week, the Black Bear Podcast. One word, no spaces. I'm your host, Mark Robb, with my co-host, Chef West to the right of me. Marcus Mixed It at the bottom of your screen. Let's keep this thing rolling, man. Play number 4. Oh, we got to get Crooked Commission there. Crooked Commission there. He said, sup, guys? Tough ass loss, man. Kyler Gordon getting injured at game time sucked. Got his contract a little too early. DJ not getting enough targets for what they are paying him. Yeah. Well, I can't disagree with it. True Pilgrim said, can someone explain why Caleb starts so slow? I genuinely can't figure it out. Is it just nerves? We were just kind of talking about that. Early on in the season, we weren't starting slow. It was the middle, what they call the middle 8 that we couldn't figure out. Now it's back to the beginning. Well, I guess you're playing, first of all, the starting slow is just you're playing tougher competition. Yeah. You play the Eagles, you're gonna you know what I mean? It's not gonna look the same like it looked against the fucking, I don't know who was one of these weak ass teams we played.
Lions we played, and we had hella pre-snap penalties and all of that stuff. Like, we're not seeing that stuff now. We're not turning it into points.
It's not gonna look the same. It's just not gonna look the same.
Because I
when
mean,
we
like,
playing the Raiders or
right.
whatever the fuck.
Exactly. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like you said, Mixer. Even when we played those weaker teams, we were still getting our house in order, man. We were still getting
Yeah,
we was
exactly.
getting our organization, getting our football operations together, all that kind of stuff. That O-line chemistry, we were still searching for that tackle kind of situation.
Mhm.
So we're just filling it all out. Now it's just starting to slowly come together. It's all right. I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all this is exactly how it is right now, and I'm finna give it to all the Bears fans right here. So take this all to y'all house when y'all sit down to dinner with y'all family and friends. I want y'all to tell them Chef West told y'all this. This is a puzzle with 1,000 pieces. We have all the edges already filled in, right? And we just putting the middle pieces in, coming in from the edge to finish out the portrait. That's it. That's exactly where we at right now. So it's gonna look better. It's gonna be better. I'm just telling you.
Yeah. Yeah, I could agree with that. I don't think it's supposed to look perfect. I think, to be honest with you, I think we've had less kinks in the road up to this point than what we expected. So to start seeing, like these different situations where we looked at them before as an advantage, and we grinding out these wins, to see that when you facing a different level of competition, the expectation isn't to keep playing the way that we've been playing, it's to step up and match the level of competition. So I think that's kind of where we at with it. Yeah, I don't feel like we like in a situation where it's like we too early or anything like that. I just feel like we kind of gotta learn what it is to play, in these moments when it's, big games, when we playing against tougher opponents, when we gotta do what we gotta do in the home stretch of the season. Like they said before, like this team's going through a lot of injury and stuff. Like nobody's feeling 100% at this point.
No.
But this is the point where like everything that you've done up to this point, like it counts right here.
Now we've been injured more than most.
Yeah,
but that's
absolutely.
another conversation. All right, let's keep it rolling to play number 4. Now, play number 4 and 5, I didn't know how I wanted to rank them. So they like a toss-up. So I can understand if y'all want me to flip them or if y'all don't. And actually, one of them really not even a play. So I'll just do this for number 4. Play number 4. I'll pull it up. Give me 1 second, fellas. 1 second. Here we go. Hold on. Let me pause. Let me bring it back. By what y'all seeing by the screenshot here, do y'all know what play this is?
Is this no, I was gonna say this is the play where Quay Walker had blew him up when he was trying to run through the middle. But I think that was the play Monangai broke his helmet or something.
When he
like
broke
that.
his helmet.
Yeah, that's when he broke his helmet.
Edgerrin Cooper. Yeah. No, this is the play before the Caleb.
The Caleb. This is 31.
This is the 3rd and 1. Because you let me let the play go. Now, I want y'all to follow my arrow, the arrow that's placed there. The arrow, the player that they pointing at, the Packer player. Because he makes this play. And he shouldn't make this play from where he's at. Boom. Boom. Like a yard. A yard. You get this yard, you're not running that play on 4th and 1. You know what I mean? You're not in that position. You got to reset it down. So you're not in that position to have to run that play. Ozzie Trapillo got punched in the mouth. Like, if you watch it, watch what Buddy do to him. He pops his ass and gets down line. Like, where he had to go to make this play, it was a hell of a play. You got to put your hats off to Buddy, because Nixon made the interception, but this play set up the interception. He popped him in the mouth. Boom, watch out. Get off me. And you just running down line and you making that play. This is play number 4 for me because you get this first down with Kyle Monangai, you're not running that play again with Caleb. Next play, you know what I mean? You don't need all those options. You don't need Caleb thinking. I don't know if y'all remember, but Caleb said he felt he was thinking too much on that play. So this is play number 4.
I didn't like the play.
This one?
I thought it should have been. I thought we did so well with, when we moved, like we talked about it before, about how we put the tight ends in motion, bring them up and down the line, try to get a clear, see what the defense is, and having them come. I think we did it with Lovin and Kmet a bunch of times with the Eagles when they would come like behind the line and then come up through the gap that they want to go through. Kind of like almost like a fullback in motion in a way, and come up and take that first contact so you can get that 1 yard.
Yep.
I felt like I said, this to me, this is just why these big dudes, they get paid money. I feel like, they watch tape. They like, okay, cool. Ain't nobody coming if I can get off. Oh, he already gone because Monangai hit that hole. He tried to get to that hole quick, which gave him the reaction time of, I don't need to push back into the backfield. I could just come across the line kind of deal to me. But like I said, that is a big play though.
Crooked Commish said, guys, we had Jacobs dead to rights on 3rd and 1. 3 guys around him, and not only did he get the first down, he got 21 yards. You late to the party? That was play number 2. No, that was play number 1. That was play number 1. That
was the play
that cost us this game. We on a play number 4. Crooked Commish, you're talking about play number 1, and it makes sense because that was for me. And what do we say? 90. The other 90, the other 7% didn't. Yeah. We probably would have
even look at it.
The Josh Jacobs play. Look at this where I paused it though. Look at where I paused it. There is a gap there. Do y'all see that?
Yeah.
There's a gap there to get 1 yard easily. Number 7 is getting double teamed. 52 is sealing off his man. Amazing. Micah, if you see number 1 on the left side, Darnell handling him. And then you look at, what is that, 56? Is that 66 or whatever the fuck 65, his number is?
56.
55, 56, whatever it is. He's coming from Ozzy's side, who's the left tackle. He's finna scrape down the line of scrimmage where everybody did their job but Ozzy on this. Now, remember when I told y'all I thought Ozzy should keep starting? But my only thing was he's not as good in the run game as Theo. Now, you can easily teach run blocking. You could it's better to teach run blocking than it is pass pro, especially when you got a number 1 overall pick back there. It was there. It was another play, back-to-back plays where I guess the scheme worked and the execution was poor. Because I guess if you will look at the next play, Caleb Williams, Cole was wide open at first. They just executed it poorly. So this is my number 4 play. I don't know what y'all think about it, but when I pause it here, this is a great pause spot. I ain't gonna lie. He got a great crease right there to get through there. So,
well, what I will say is I like the call to run it in that spot. I don't think I'm necessarily the biggest fan of the call though. I feel like
you want to motion and confuse them.
Not necessarily. It's like I want it because we've seen that stuff work for us and work for us really well. But at the same time, there's something to be said about a team that can. That's real trenches football. So you get up here and you're like, we need this yard. It's gonna be my guy versus your guy. And you know what I'm saying? Like all of these guys they in run block, but it's all one-on-ones. Nobody's getting double teamed, nobody's getting chipped. Ozzy just got beat. You know what I'm saying? And it killed this play. But I think I don't know, I feel like I guess I'll figure out where I want to rank this play at the end, but I feel like this is definitely one of the more important plays out of the plays that you showed thus far, because I feel like this right here not working is the reason why you don't call a run on 4th down. I think that's 100% the reason why we seen a boot to the left. And, and don't get me wrong, like you said it before, Caleb wants the ball in his hands in these moments.
Oh, yeah.
But
when we listen to Caleb, he going to tell you himself, too.
But when you're running at 4 yards a clip, you go out there and you get that yard. That's how I feel, and I feel like that they definitely could have. So to see them play action out of that last play, I was like, oh, they're throwing it. I thought it was just like, go line this shit up again and run it, bro.
And if I was the head coach, everybody who know me, everybody in the world watching that game, I'm going 3rd and 1 and I'm going 4th and 1. I don't care if you know it or not. Stop me, because you haven't been able to do it. Let me shout out Cricket Commish real quick. He said, "Yeah, I'm late." And LOL, that was a killer. Love the show, guys. You will shoot past 1,000 subs in no time. My fucking boy, that's much love. Appreciate the support.
For sure.
We just talking football, man. We just all it is. We talking football, and it's at times where other people not talking football. So,
no, but that's this play right here, Mark. That mixed it. It's
if y'all want
what
me
I was
to
talking about,
play or run it back, I let me know.
I mean, you could play the running back, but that's why I said what I said about that Philly game and how dominant they was and how they found like, okay, this is how we can be dominant on the ground. And we talked about how they was, moving those tight ends up and down the field. When I was talking about the Caleb interception, I was like, I'm okay with that because he's done that. That's in his bag. You know what I mean? It's not. This seemed like you got 6 offensive linemen out there. Is it, or is that a tight end on the edge? I can't really see. Can't really tell. But you didn't do none of the things that I've seen you develop and do over the last 6 weeks as far as running the ball well.
Yeah, I think they went 12 personnel here.
Right. So and then usually when we do that, they motion Cole Kmet or they motion Loveland in the backfield and put him down and they get into a stance. And then y'all, you know what I mean? And then you get that extra, push through the hole first. And for them not to do that, it was kind of like, I don't know if it's kind of, they was like, they felt like, the box was softer or what, but I just felt like that ain't something that we've been doing well. And this is the time to do.
Well,
go to what you do. And what you've been doing and what looks good. So,
well, I mean, you can see the box right. They got 9 guys up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the box.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think if they. That's what I said. I don't think if they thought the box was soft. I don't know if that's what they thought. But like I said, I would have felt better even if they would have pulled whoever that is on the right side of our screen in motion over. Had him do that little stutter step right before where you wanted to go, right there where that hole appeared, and send him first.
So both of y'all mentioned you didn't like the play call here, and honestly, I could see that. How about this? If you gonna call the play you called next, the play action boot to the left, the 4th down
this one you should have called it.
This is when you should have called it. Call it on 3rd down. You know what I mean? Call it on 3rd down, and on 4th down, you run this.
Because then we have a timeout, I think, left.
We had 2.
Yeah, we had 2. Yeah, we were
2, and we were at the fucking 16-yard line, bro.
Yeah, I believe the 11-yard line. Yeah, so all right, so look, that's play number 4. We got one more play to get to. Let's get through this so we can continue going with the show. I'll do this last play. Actually, I don't. It's not a play. It's not a play. I don't have. Yeah, it's not a play. It's not a play. It's just just a moment. It's just a moment. So number 5 is you get that interception with CJ and Ben doesn't call one run play. You go pass right out of the interception early in the game, and you go 3 and out, and you don't get any points. You don't get any points off the interception. That's what I got for number 5. It's not a play. There's nothing to show. I was battling with that, and then the Cairo kicking that motherfucker, whatever he kicked to get them to the 40. I don't know what it was, but it didn't land in the landing zone and set up the 40. But I'm going with the CJ interception and Ben Johnson not calling any run plays. Not one. Remember, we didn't get a second run until like the third possession. And the first run we did got 5 yards. So you started at 5 yards per carry. You didn't give him another run until the third possession, and that run bit off 5. So that was horrible to me. I don't get it, but it makes it. You said it, and a couple weeks ago, I don't know when exactly you said it. Like, can we keep Caleb at 25 pass attempts, please?
Mm-hmm.
Why does he have to throw 36 times a game? Why does he keep doing this? Why? He doesn't have to. We have the best run game in the league. Why are we throwing that? It's just so annoying to me. And Tom Burrow coming in saying, thank you, need Ben to step it up. Finally, somebody who thinks he's not the fucking somebody thinks he
the holy grail.
Exactly.
Football.
He's flawed too, man. Like I keep saying it. I think he's a better head coach for what he's done with this team overall than he is an offensive coordinator. And that says a lot, speaks a lot to what we really need, a head coach. Now, he can draw up plays, don't get me wrong. But the motherfucker be tripping sometimes. Like, come on, man. Not one run? That's my number 5.